Okay, guys, listen up. Nuts, bolts, Charles, when we go in that cave, do not make it seem as if more time has passed to the skeletons than actually has. I realize that I probably could have told them that I freed the soul of their dead friend many, many days, weeks, months, years, and decades ago, but time flows differently when you're a Celestrian, so we just need to make sure that they don't ask any uncomfortable questions. Look at how fast the sun set. It's already evening. Welcome back, one and all, to Dynne Plays Dragon Quest IX. On the last episode, we dealt with so many claws that I kind of forgot that I had an arrangement. I made a promise to some bony boys, specifically that I was going to free their bony friends from a bird, and then I kind of forgot. So I freed your friend's soul, Mr. Roger. Can I have one of your pen roses?
Arr, you're a treasure, no mistake, lad. Beating old Foul Eye like you did. And here comes Jolly Roger, back from the beyond.
Oh, wow, he's moving. That's concerning, because that means he's animated. He is the animated dead, and that, Charles, I know you've got that necromancer thing going on right now, but if you could kindly not reanimate these skeletons, that seems, well, not only counterintuitive, because they might be a bit upset that I took so long to tell them that I freed their friend, although it's really not on my fault. If they didn't realize that their friend's soul had been freed after I had actually just beat Foul Eye, that's on them. It can't be on me. It's not my fault.
Ahoy there, Billy Bones. 'Tis a long time since I set me eyes on your sorry countenance.
That's too big of a word for a pirate to know. They wouldn't know what a countenance is. The only thing they'd be able to know is, like, counting, because they could, like, count the amount of barrels of mead and grog they have on their ship.
It's like, aye, that be 10 barrels of the grog. That be good. We don't need to stop in at port for a good long while.
I don't like how they're moving. It rattles me. It rattles my bones. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. That's a bone joke. Bone.
Thank you kindly for helping, Bone Guy. Thank you kindly for helping the likes of us, lad. There's not many as'd lift a finger for our sakes.
Well, glad I could help.
Aye, you speaking the truth, Roger. I hope as this'll make up for some of the trouble you've no doubt put yourself out on our account.
A silver orb. You know what? They can't be too mad at me if they're giving me orbs. I like orbs as much as the next guy, and if they're made of solid silver, I could sell that for a pretty penny. Success! The not-so-jolly Roger quest has been transgressed, finally, with finesse. That's good. A bit of business to be cleaned up and rectified after so long. Now that one's moving. God, the bones are spreading their ability to move, and that's concerning because, well, like, seriously, just think about the logistics. If one skeleton starts to move, and then within a few seconds, another nearby skeleton starts to move, considering the amount of pain and suffering and wars and destruction that humans have wrought upon themselves and the world and animals and life and fauna and flora across their entire existence, how long do you think it would take for the skeletons in the ground to start to rise up and start to turn the entire earth into one giant maraca?
I don't be knowing exactly what a maraca is, but I feel like I must apologize to my crew of scurvy dogs, as they are eternally confined to this here cave. 1,000,000 years ago, when we sailed the seven seas, this entire cave used to be underwater, and our ship got capsized and then marooned in this cave, and, well, we all died because, well, there were 7 of us, and, well, as a very tiny cave as it was, there was not a lot of air, so we all ended up suffocating. But it's probably for the best. Sinners of the basest sort to a man we all were. Don't worry about the captain. Only, like, Larry and Jim were sinners of that nefarious predilection. The rest of us were craft brewers and veterinarians. We donated a lot of our time and booty to more noble pursuits like vaccination of kitty cats. We kept many cats on our ship. It would keep away the rats. And, well, if you're on a boat for an extended period of time, you definitely don't want rats in your hardtack. But now, unfortunately, we are cursed to wander, and this is, of course, our final port of call. I can't even remember what I once looked like, lad.
Probably a bit more fleshy, with a little bit more skin.
Aye, skin. I remember the last time I had skin. Oh, how long it's been. Don't bring up the skin around him, lad. He'll get nostalgic, and then he'll start waxing poetic about about flesh. It's a bit weird. Like, just because we're skeletons doesn't mean we don't find it a bit weird if we're talking about flesh the whole time. Regardless, there's none out there as so much lift a finger for bleach-boned old sea dogs such as me and Roger here. None except you.
I feel like we're treading old water.
Well, yeah, we're pirates and boatsmen, sea masters, men of the sea. We tread water. There's a pirate who can't swim? What kind of nonsense are you thinking, lad?
Well, can I get out of here? Please? Do you still want more stuff? I don't want to talk to any more bone guys right now. We are not here. We are only here to close out a bit of business. We're not actually here to help out the bone guys anymore. No, we need to go back to Stornway. We need to go to Stornway because I want some French onion soup. It's been far too long. I've been dealing with too many crabs and too many people with claws. Wonderful claws. Big and meaty and red and sinewy and filled with flesh. The claws. I'm here for soup. Aaron! Heron! Can I get some soup? Can I also take a nap? Oh, Dynne, welcome back. What can I do for you today? I'd like some soup and a room. 4 rooms, because, well, Charles needs to, I think he needs like an ensuite so he can release the souls of the dead. Can we just stay the whole night, please? I feel like I don't want to be rushed when I'm eating my French onion soup. There's nothing worse than having a nice, piping hot bowl of French onion soup and having to rush through eating it. It's nothing. It's not good. Can I talk to you from behind? Have I ever spoken to you from behind the counter? Have I ever spoken to any of you from behind the counter? Is this unprofessional? Crackpot, I need your advice before I talk to Aaron and potentially seem unprofessional. Is this unprofessional?
Welcome back, my boy.
No, okay, so it's, I am just looking after your health. Because that's what we do from behind the counter.
I am in tip-top shape, I assure you. Mentally and physically. A pot I may be, but I am in no way potty.
Well, that's good. Aaron, how are you doing?
Oh no, not Spults. She's sighing despondently. It sounds like she needs help. I totally knew that she might seem in need of some assistance.
I asked for a room last night and some French onion soup, and she was still sighing all the way back then. She was just like, Dynne. Here's your French onion soup. Charles, please keep the stains to a minimum. Nuts, please try and keep Bolts on a tighter leash. She stole one of the toilet seats the last time she was here. We probably should have intervened last night, but I didn't quite think of it because I was so enamored with the French onion soup. Dynne, please excuse the big sigh. Actually, can I ask you something? You absolutely may, that's what I do. As long as you don't find me to be unprofessional by, potentially going behind the counter. I know people in business can get a bit, well, finicky and ornery about their countertops, especially if they work with granite. The truth is, I've been thinking a lot about things while I've been doing all this work for the inn lately. Other girls my age are off shopping and dressing up nicely and going out on dates and everything. Well, I mean, if you're willing to give Patty the reins of the countertop for like 20 minutes, we could solve 3 of those things all at once. Like, we could go out shopping for some new clothes and we can get some dates. Like the general store down the lane a little bit, they got bunches. They're like dates, plums, figs, cherries, apple. They got like a bunch of things. Like, if you want to go get some, the armor shop, if you need a new, like a corset or some kind of cloak or robe, perhaps. Like, we could, I've got a lot of money. I'm willing to shell out for my friends. I mean, like, look how much money I spend on Nuts, Bolts, and Charles. It's a lot. I think I might legally be bankrupt if I existed in mortal, well, I as a Celestrian, I don't actually have an identity, so I don't think I could legally be bankrupt because I don't think I'm actually like a registered human. Like I'm not on any census reports or questions for Lady Celestria, not Apis Major. Apis Major, he's done fielding my questions. We could just bring it straight. We cut out the middleman many moons ago. I'm stuck here all day, and I get to listen to such wonderful rambles, but like it's not that enticing if you hear such nonsense day in and day out. And I'm working from dawn until dusk with only the customers for company. And as much as I love them rambling, they don't have anything on you, Dynne. I love the work, of course I do. It's in my blood, but I just can't help but wonder, is this all I was born to do, you know? Is my purpose to be an innkeeper? Did the Lady Celestria put me on this earth to keep inns? Well, I mean, if you have questions for Lady Celestria, I could, like, I'm not afraid to be the middleman. I could go ask her. You could go ask her? That's a bit of a that's a strange statement even by your normal standards, Dynne. I wouldn't want to put you out talking to the divine like that. No, seriously, Aaron, it's no problem. Like I'm her favorite because like I was a noble, loyal Celestrian for many centuries, and then I was a mortal carrying out her bidding. I sacrificed my divinity to be like, I will save the world, and she was very grateful for that. And then I ate a fig, and then I regained my divinity because I unlike mortals, I'm able to harness the purple, and I was able to go back into her loving embrace, and well, I've never been more fulfilled. Patty, can you make sure that the shipment of onions that we just got was fresh and was not rotten in any way? I think something might be off with the onions that we used for the soup. Of course, dear, I'll go check out when you leave. I'm not leaving. You might be leaving. That's ominous. Anyway, I was thinking about all this while I was cleaning out the storeroom. The onion scent got a bit overpowering, and I think I might have been hallucinating a little bit. Something about the Merle family. I don't know what the Merle family is surrounded or around or something. Surround sound? I found this letter from my mom. You have a mom? Of course I have a mom. Well, she's dead. She's long dead. She's like my dad, my granddad, and my grandma, and my other granddad. I'm an orphan. Okay, Aaron. Anyway, I'll read it to you. Oh, thank God. Here goes. My dearest Aaron, you may be very poorly at the moment, but I just know you're going to grow up to be a very special person. And because I know this, I've hidden a present for you to find in a grotto with the name Doler in its name. If you are ever at the point in your life where you feel like you can't go on anymore, you must go there and find it. But please don't put yourself in any unnecessary danger doing so. All my love, Mum. Well, that's all she wrote anyway. I think if I go to this grotto and I find Mum's present, it might help me figure out what I want to do with my life. Aside from being an innkeeper, it's very fulfilling work, but I'm just, we had that heart-to-heart about whether or not it was all I was going to do with my life. But it's like she said, I don't want to put myself in any unnecessary danger, so I was going to ask you to put yourself in unnecessary danger, because that's what you do. I'll have some fresh French onion soup.
Say no more, Miss Aaron. I will solve this problem.
It's not necessarily a problem to be solved. It's more like just a curiosity. It's like a request done out of the kindness of your heart, which is, your bread and butter, Mr. Dynne. That's what you do. You save the princess of the castle. You help the people with their slimes and the raging rubies. And, well, I also kind of might have heard rumors that you had provided bunny girl lingerie to an 87-year-old grandma, and that was a bit weird. But, I mean, if you help people, you help people. I suppose you're the kind of guy who doesn't say no to any kind of ridiculous requests. I don't suppose you've got any abilities... Aaron. Chill. Take a breath. Breathe for a minute. I got 1,000,001 treasure maps. I've got at least 7 of them with the name Doler in it. I can go and check it out. Oh, you will? Oh, thank you so much. Beautiful. Quest number 123. Aaron has asked you to help her find a grotto with the words of Doler in the name, where her mother apparently left a gift for her. I would love to accept. You will? Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much, Dynne. If you're there, I'm sure everything will be okay. First things first, we have to find the grotto. Second things second, we gotta get the treasure. Third things third, beat the boss black and blue and get my gift. From what the customers all tell me, each treasure map has a special name and shows the location of a grotto somewhere. Yeah. I'm very well familiar. Oh, that's great to hear. If we can find the grotto with Dolor in its name, we should be on the right track. Once you find the grotto, if you go inside, I'll be right behind you. It's a lot to ask, I know, but you'll be doing me a huge favor. Nope, no problem. This is what I was born to do. Well, born, quote unquote, by the standards of Celestrians. Celestrians aren't really born, they're like handcrafted by the hands of Lady Celestria herself on the eve of creation. It's not really, we don't really have, well, it doesn't happen in the same way that it would for humans. Do I have any appropriate maps? This is my map, but can we narrow the world down to something a bit more concise? Treasure maps. I'm looking for something with the words Dolor, Dolor, Dolor. Have I done one that's already done? Woe, doubt, woe, fear, doubt, bane, gloom, fear. Dolor, Gold Crypt of Dolor. Beautiful, 64. Where is this? This is right outside the place with the thing. Go treasure hunting. Oh my god, the Gold Crypt of Dolor. And since I've already done this, I can only assume that getting to the grotto would be child's play. Oh, sorry to keep you waiting, Dynne. Right, let's get exploring of this grotto. We'll go all the way to the bottom, beat that guy black and blue like I said. Well, you can beat him black and blue. I'll just drown him with French onion soup. I bought a broth, like an entire pot. Don't mind the flying robot that's carrying my giant pot of soup. It's, well, I tended on the edge of caution. I erred on the whims of fate. I brought a lot of soup because the monster that we'll have to kill might be a bit bigger than I was expecting. Anyway, this is my first time going to the grottos, or well, outside of the inn. Well, not the first time because we went to the Octagon, but, well, you know what I mean. I'll just follow along behind you and try not to get in your way if that's all right. Oh, that's fine. You might pick up a thing or two from watching me, exist. People who tend to watch me tend to learn things about themselves and the world that they live in. That is a tall claim, but regardless, again, the present from my mum will probably be in the deepest part of the grotto, surrounded by vicious monsters. So if you could take me there, that would be great. Let's go through this grotto with a fine-tooth comb until we get that gift. Well, I don't know about you, but this is one of those, This is a crypt class grotto, which means it's filled with life. If this was like a, wow, she's mastered the invisibility spell. Oh god, mandrakes. Oh, they're running away from me. They're a bunch of cowards. This isn't a desert-based grotto. It would be a bit harder to run a fine-tooth comb through a living. It would have to be a desert grotto. Where are the stairs? Oh god, a dragon. Can you run away? Go away in the other direction. Shoo. Thank you. Can I just scooch on past you? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Green Dragon. Oh, God, another one. Why is this place infested? I don't need to be in here. All right, quick, guys. Before Erin comes back down here, she's cleaning up after that giant King Cure slime got the slime. Anyway, before she comes down here, we need to make sure that the boss is weakened, because if she can get the final blow, she'll feel really good about herself. Quick, we got to do the clap. Yay, applause. Good applause for us. Let's, oh god, it's you again. Oh no. We need to take care of Sir Sanguinus before Erin comes down here, because her pot of soup is very powerful. The way she completely flattened that King Cure slime, it was a bit just startling, scary, if I'm being completely honest. It was slightly unnerving. Look, I'm doing this for, your own health. You'll probably regenerate from the damage that I'm about to deal to you, but I don't think you'll regenerate if Erin gets a hold of you. So we need to, Mr. Sir Sanguinus, this is genuinely for your own good. My body is the color of blood. Yeah. I know. We've done this song and dance. We've gotta wrap this up quick. Sir Sanguinus, I'm extremely powerful, and well, even I'm kind of scared of Erin. So if we could just like Reign of Pain, Nuts, you're gonna do a multi-heal, Bolts, you're gonna do Oomph on Dynne, and Charles, you're gonna do that. Where's that Big Banga? Big Banga, and then, oh no, multi-thrust. You couldn't even look. You couldn't even hit him, Sir Sanguinus. Why are we even fighting? We don't need to fight, please, for the good of mankind. Well, you're not a man, and I suppose neither am I. I'm a Celestrian. We don't really have designations like that. But look, for the safety of The sanctity of higher beings. We need to destroy you before Aaron gets a hold of you. So I'll just, you gotta trust me. Trust me. I will make this quick. I'll try and make it as quick as I can. Oomph and Big Benga. Reign of Pain! Because I don't think this guy's got Disruptive Wave. He almost certainly, he heard me. Do you really gotta, do you really have to do this? Are you like, is this really the path you want to walk, Mr. Sir Sanguinus? Serious? Look, I know Charles has a big club, but like, okay, fine. We'll do it our way. Fine. You want to play hard to get? We can play hard to get. I really don't know what you are expecting. Like, I gave you so many opportunities to just surrender. What comes when Aaron comes is on your head. For whom do the bellows toll? They toll for thee. Give me all of these wonderful things of experience and your money. What do we got? Aaron, he's already dead. Whatever you do. Oh, God. She transmuted his corpse into a box. Aaron, I didn't know you I didn't realize you knew such powerful transmogrification magic. God, even Charles is a bit impressed, and that is itself impressive. Oh, look, that must be it. The present my mom left for me. Just nestled firmly within that, well, that former corpse's chest cavity. I hope it's nothing too valuable. Let's open it up and see. Just gotta see what's inside. Just scooting past the still beating heart. Oh, it's a lovely hand-knitted jumper, and it's just my size. Maybe if we recontextualize what just happened, we broke into Sir Sanguinus's home, we killed him, and then we robbed his wardrobe. I think we could technically be considered murderers. Look, Dynne, look at my new jumper. It really suits me, don't you think? Oh, look, there's a letter inside of it. I wonder what it says. It's S.S. Oh, God, it probably is for Sir Sanguinus. Oh, Sir Sanguinus, was that corpse's name? Well, too late now. Well, it's a good thing you killed him, is all I have to say, because otherwise he'd be completely conscious for the rest of existence until the heat death of the universe as a beating chest. A beating chest, because that's the name of the spell. It's like transmogrified to beating chest, because his heart is still beating and he's the form of a chest. Anyway, let's see what this letter says. My dearest Sir Sanguinus, I knitted this jumper for you, imagining all the while that you would be like, what you would be like when you grew up. I hope you didn't open it expecting it to be something much more valuable. I've been ever so poorly, and knitting was about all I could manage. Please forgive your poor, feeble mother. In any case, if you've come this far, you've done very well, and I'm very, very proud of you, son. I don't have much time left, and I don't have much in the way of wisdom either. But if you're ever feeling unsure about things, remember this. You must follow your dreams and never worry about failing. I'll be behind you and your horse every step of the way. You've had that horse since it was a dear little foal. It pains me so much that I can't be with you both in person any longer, but know that I'll always be watching over you from above. Sir Sanguinus, I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you. I hope you can forgive me. I wish so much that I could have been more of a mother to you. Dynne, this is horribly heart-wrenching. I feel so sad about that guy. Did he really have to die, Dynne? Aaron, he was unconscious when I was done with him. I left him unconscious. You're the one who ripped out his heart and turned him into a still beating chest box. Oh, well that just makes the situation even worse. I'd almost forgotten why I took over that inn in the first place, and it's so that I don't have to unleash this horrible power into the world. My dream was to put the place that my dad gave me back on the map. The place that holds so many of My memories, and Dad's memories, and Mom's memories, and Sir Sanguinus's mom's memories. I'm not going to forget it now. I'm going to make all of our mums and dads proud. I'm going to make the inn the best in the world. And then I know I'll be truly happy. Come on, Dynne, let's head back. The inn won't run itself, you know. I mean, it might. Do I get... Oh, I got a bronze crypt of fear. Wow, can we turn it... Can we, like, retrofit this into, like, an Iron Maiden? It's a crypt of fear. Like, can we make it the Iron Maiden of... fear? I gotta get out of this grotto. It's draining my brain. Aaron, we're back. And based purely and entirely off of what my nose is telling me, you got a fresh order of onions. Can we get a complimentary bowl of soup for, well, all of the trouble that we went to beat Sir Sanguinus and turn him into a box? Thanks so much, Dynne. You helped me realize that my dream is to make the Quester's Rest the best inn in the world. Please, take these 4 bowls of steaming hot, freshly baked bowls of French onion soup, specially handcrafted by yours truly, because I know how much you love it. Every time you step into the inn, it's just like, Eric, can we get that French onion soup? And I'm like, I always have a bowl of French onion soup for you. Me and Crackpot have worked tirelessly to alchemize a self-fulfilling, refilling bowl of French onion soup. It was technically supposed to refill, well, originally we planned it as a self-fulfilling bowl that we could wash our hands in, like some kind of ever-filling faucet and sink that we could just like magically cut down on the water bills for. And then something in the incantations went wrong. We didn't really have a blue orb to provide an infinite source of fresh water, so we kind of had to make do with a red orb. But apparently when you're making a red orb in place of a blue orb, it comes out with hot sauce. So then we had like an entire self-fulfilling sink of hot sauce, and we're like, okay, not the costs we wanted to cut down on, but I suppose we could have an infinite amount of chili and salsa now. So that kind of became its own thing, and then we were like, okay, this is kind of useful, so we'll put that aside, and then we started again, and anyway, long story short, we have an infinite amount of French onion soup for you. So whenever you want to stop by, we'll always have a fresh bowl. The thing with the onions yesterday is no longer a concern, so you don't have to worry about all of the onion penicillin getting into your blood stream, or the streams of blood, because Sir Sanguinus. Anyway, here, this is to say thank you. It's the least I can do. Some Yggdrasil do. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I figured out everything, but that's enough adventuring for me. I had no idea it was so difficult and scary, and, well, yeah, I'm only really gonna let myself out of the inn a few times a year, because otherwise my power might go out of control. What's that, hon? You went off adventuring with Dynne, you lucky gal. Not that kind of adventuring, Patty. Well, I mean, you're the one who's been bringing up the bowl of soup that you tried so tirelessly to get just right, spiced to perfection, I do believe your words were. All for Mr. Dynne. Patty, please. Just drop it for now. We could... If you want to do this, do it later. Look, I know you're completely angry with me for leaving the inn and neglecting my work here at the inn, but please forgive me. Don't sweat it, sweetie. I knew you had some stuff to work out, so I'm just glad you're okay. If you're really not upset, thank you. Don't mind a single word of that harlot's mouth, as she's no idea what she's talking about. Dynne, I'll be working my socks off from here on out. Just you wait and see. Yeah, no problem. I'm the one who should be quite grateful because of all of the soup. If I'm being completely honest, that's like that's what I love to see and hear. Anyway, Patty, I need the details. What, like, perfectly spiced soup? Was she going out of her way to perfectly spice the soup? The inn's really starting to shake up and shape up thanks to you and Aaron and all the other guys' hard work. It's truly impeccable, and yes, she tried for 18 hours before you got back from your grotto adventure to get the spices just perfect. We went through, like, a lot of blue orbs. Well, after we got the shipment of blue orbs in. If it carries on like this, we'll be a dead cert for the next incredible entertainer award at the Innies. Well, that's good. I suppose that's quite good. Can I, Aaron, could I partake in that, bowl of soup, please? Poor Patty. I wonder what, I was just talking to Patty. What went wrong? And I went around the counter. Is there, Pavo, is there some kind of time compression at the edge of the counter? Is the counter so massive that it compresses space? Every time you go past and around the counter, you age like 50 years. What's wrong with Patty? Dan, I'm glad you're here. There's something that's been bothering me. Can you spare a moment? Sure, I didn't even leave the inn since I was helping you. Does Patty need help? If she needs help, I can oblige. It's Patty, you see. I gathered that. You remember that treasure map in the little adventure we went on? Yeah, it was just like 18 hours ago. Not even a full day. Yeah, that one with the soup and Sir Sanguinus and his dead mom's sweater and all that. Like again, Aaron, that was 18 hours ago. My memory's not that bad. Well, ever since then, Patty's been, how should I put this? Distant, I suppose. Ever since I gave her that scolding about the soup and the gossip and the tea, it's like her mind's been elsewhere. She sighs a lot. Oh God, more sighing. Stares off into space, but whenever I ask her what's wrong, she just avoids the question. So, I was kind of hoping maybe you'd try talking to her. I'm sure she'll tell you what's going on. Will you do it? Will you talk to Patty and try and cheer her up? Sure. Aaron asked you to have a word with Patty to try and cheer her up. Well, I mean, the emotional needs of humans is not something that I normally deal with, but I mean, I suppose I could give it the old Celestrian try. I will accept this request, no matter how ridiculous. If I can successfully get bunny lingerie for grandmothers, I can absolutely cheer up an innkeeper. Oh, thank you, Dynne. That's a really weird comparison, but any way you need to hype yourself up is good by me. Let me know how you get on, won't you? I'd like to know what's been bothering Patty. Perk up, Patty. Is there something... Aaron, this might seem grossly... well, inattentive and insensitive. You do mean your friend the human Patty, right? Not your, like, burger patties? Because if you need perky burger meat, I feel like you need to take it up with the cows. Maybe some bulls? Anyway, I'll leave that to you. You're sourcing your meat however you do it. Patty, do you need assistance or do you need help with the meat? Oh, hi there, Dynne. What's up? Aaron's worried about me, huh? That's sweet, but I'm okay. It's just, well, I guess I can tell a fellow adventurer. When I heard about you and Aaron going off exploring together, well, it kind of dragged up some old memories, you know? I was just like you once, honey. There wasn't a corner of the world I hadn't some kind of wild adventure within. And I always used to travel with a girlfriend of mine. We went everywhere together. Yeah, those were the days. What kind of adventures? Because I mean, I suppose I could technically loan out nuts and bolts. You could hire them for dirt cheap, please. I would practically give them away if I could have like a guys' night with Charles. Me and Charles haven't had a guys' night in, well, ever. What would a guys' night with Charles look like? Probably, it would definitely involve some necromancy. It would probably involve some kind of regicide, and then probably more necromancy to bring the king back, and it would probably be like a Ferris Bueller King Day Off, where instead of, I should probably keep him away from the castle. Maybe, no, Patty, on second thought, I cannot sacrifice Nuts. Nuts is our only brain cell, and without her, this entire party, and thus the world, will descend into chaos. Wow, Aaron was right. You really do like to ramble. Things happened, you know, and I had to say goodbye to her. She was called Phoebe. Yeah, I was way off where the nomads live that we finally parted company. I bet learning all this stuff about me is making you want to ask me to join your party, huh? I suppose if we wanted to mitigate the chaos, we could We could technically bring you along instead of splitting the party. That never ends well. Well, sorry, honey, no can do. I made her a promise that I'd be right here. Okay. So you're a bit nostalgic for better days and greener pastures with your girlfriend Phoebe, who is either dead or on the other side of the world. I don't know if she's dead. Aaron, has Patty ever mentioned a Phoebe? Is she dead? Does she surreptitiously go to a graveyard on one specific day of the year and all silent, like lay a single flower, a single rose, or a single lily, perhaps, on one unmarked gravestone, or beneath the boughs of a tree, perhaps? What? No, she doesn't do anything like that. Are you sure? She used to be an explorer? How does that explain her mood? I'm pretty sure, like, the dead friend, that's the... Oh, I see. Something stirred up memories of her old traveling companion. Poor Patty. You think you could try and find out more about this Phoebe, Dynne? If we knew who she was, it might give us a clue at how to cheer Patty up. And I'm a bit worried about what Patty's doing here anyway. What does that imply? What is Patty doing here that you're so concerned about? Well, it's kind of about it's 24% about what she's been doing with the crackpot recently. She's been experimenting with the purple orbs, and when we used the red orb, we got an endless supply of chili. And when we inevitably got around to using the blue orb, we had enough water to make all of the infinite amounts of French onion soup that you needed and wanted. But purple? I mean, like, maybe on an offshoot chance she's trying to get an infinite supply of eggplants? But I don't know why she would want it. Can you get to the bottom of this? I suppose I can. This is the longest 24 hours of my life. You mentioned the plains? There's only one place. Oh, another 50 years gone and dusted. I guess, I mean, the only planes we know of are, well, the Starflight, which is a train. It can fly, so it legally is a plane? By mortal standards, at least. I think we need to go to Batsereg. Ah, the one and only plane town. The town of the plains. Plains, not train planes. Nuts. Have we ever spoken to Batman since we were here to deal with Saran Wrap? I don't think we have. Because we haven't spoken to we haven't spoken to any of the world leaders ever since we saved the world. It's been a really long day. Where's your dad? Betzorig. Ah, many days have passed since we last met, Dynne. All remains at peace here in Batsereg. Didn't you have a monkey at some point? You are all part of my dear family. I do not have riches to offer you, but instead I offer you my endless hospitality. I'd ask for French onion soup, but I'm still kind of full from the trip out here. Batman, do you know anything about a woman named Phoebe, perhaps? I am with pleasure to see your face, Dynne. You have business with me, perhaps? Do I have knowledge of the name Phoebe? Well, of course I do. Phoebe is the lady who saved my people. Phoebe and her companion Patty floated into the plains like the first spring breeze of spring. Spring breezes. They both had spring breeze hats, much like one of your companions does. They were bright with strength and beauty, and soon they had warmed all of our hearts. There was much laughter in the camp, but our days of playing like bear cubs were short. When a herd of monsters attacked our settlement, Phoebe and Patty took up swords, hand in hands, with all of us. The monsters were chased away, but Phoebe gave her life to protect a child. Patty put the body of her companion into the ground with her own 2 hands. This is the legend of the hero Phoebe amongst our people. I am with faith that Phoebe watches us and protects us from wherever she is now. All of my people are with this belief. Oh, well, that is a high honor indeed. Protecting your flock, even if they are not necessarily your flock, is truly an honorable death, especially amongst the Celestrians. Phoebe is someone who has my undying respect for, because again, with the halo, I am immortal and I will not die, which means she will have my respect eternally. Unfortunately, however, that does not necessarily help me in potentially finding where she was. Although maybe I should try, you know what? I'm gonna try talking to Patty again, because no, she would know. If Patty had buried Phoebe with her own 2 bare hands, like the bear cubs, as Batman was mentioning, then she'd understand why they had nobly given their life. Patty, are you, nuts bolts, do you have any suggestions for this? I have no idea how to deal with nostalgic, grieving mortals. I know you're, like, skirting the line between mortal and extra mortal, but, like, you've got to have some advice. Nothing? You're just staring at me with those hypnotizing bunny ears? All right, fine. Patty, I can lend a shoulder or an ear as long as you give them back, I believe is the expression. Whoa, check out that face. Looks like someone's just got back from Batsareg, huh? How could you have possibly have known? It's just women's intuition, my dear Den. Don't ask too many questions. I don't need to remind a seasoned traveler such as yourself that there are some situations you just can't handle alone. Don't sweat it, okay? I've sure learned not to let it bug me anymore. Well, I mean, amongst the mortals, that probably means you are letting it bug you. Or, like, I don't know, what's the say with earworms? They bug you, or something about, like, bed bugs? Earworms and bed bugs? What is the appropriate insect to saying? I don't understand, or no. Lady Celestrian never coached me on insect-related idioms. I probably need to catch up on my ichthyology classes. For lack of any better ideas, we are back in Batsareg, and if you guys have any ideas about what to do, for some reason Charles has just been vaguely gesturing around. He's not pointing at anything specific. It's like a dowsing rod without the dowsing. Not to imply that Charles is a rod, but I mean, he is clad in metal, so maybe when he has that helmet on, he can, I don't know, hear things. Like, those rods are basically like antennas. He's been kind of pointing us around here, so we should probably deal with ghosts. Does your slime helmet point us the way towards ghosts? Is that the reason you were so insistent on coming back to Batsareg? Charles, that is... Why haven't you let me know about this ability before? It would have been coming in handy so often. Who are you? You could see me! Amazing! Hello, I'm Phoebe, Patty's friend. Is that so? Well, isn't that serendipitous? Hello, I'm Dynne. I'm also Patty's friend. It's the only title that you need to be concerned about for me at the moment. Well, you're dead. I'm also a Celestrian. Favored Celestrian Dynne, first greatest Celestrian in the entirety of the Protectorate, chosen right hand of the goddess Celestria. Wow, that's a lot of titles. I don't know who you are, but it sounds impressive. But you know Patty, don't you? I like Patty. She was my girlfriend. She's a really nice lady, if you catch my drift. She's really good with handling the shaft of a spear, and the blade of a sword, and the feathers of a fan, and the handles of a whip. I need to apologize to her for dying and all that. I said something to her before I died, you know. I told her not to be sad and to let as many people as she could know about how much fun it is to go off adventuring. She took my words to heart and, well, she opened up an inn. Could you believe it? An inn! Where so many adventurers can gather. I'm glad she's got so many people into adventuring, but, well, the thing is, it's all kind of worthless if she's forgotten the true meaning behind it all. Could you help me remind her about how much fun it is to go off and adventure? I mean, yeah, sure, that's what I did with Aaron. You know Aaron too? I haven't heard that name since I was alive. Well, yeah, her and Patty run the inn together. Oh, that's lovely. That's really lovely. Anyway, first things first, keep your mind in the game. Adventuring is not something for absent-minded people. It's a good thing I do not biologically constitute people, because again, I am a divine immortal Celestrian. That's still weird to me. Anyway, my grave is on Calag Coast, so let's go over there. It's just north of here, but you can't get there on foot. You'll have to go by boat. I'll follow you. Don't go flying off or anything, will you? You have wings. Or well, you have the feel of someone who might have had wings in a past life. I don't want to lose sight of you. These wings on my head are just for show. I'm not exactly a high enthia, you know. If we do lose each other, I'll just come back here so you'll know where to find me. Could be a tough journey though, so take care, or else you'll end up like me, dead. I'm immortal. I can't die. Well, if we have to go by boat, where did we park the boat? It's a good thing that thing is... Oh, I need to put the map away. It's a good thing that boat is self-steering. And it's piloted by wind spirits. Where the heck is the boat? It's north of here? How am I gonna... Where's my map? I need a map. Where... Oh, my boat is down there? Oh, Calag Coast is probably on the complete... Okay. Well, we're gonna have to take a circuitous route. That's fine. My boat is all the way down... Well, in the doldrums. Okay, that's fine. We gotta go back on the boat. I love going on the boat. Nothing ever goes wrong on the boat. It's my boat of illiteracy. I'll say it plain and honestly. Whenever I'm on that boat, I can't read. Oh, no, I have to go back on the boat. Fine, we'll go back on the boat. I'll be careful. Calag Coast. We don't actually have to read anything. We just have to go to a place. As long as I have 4 people dedicated to the directions, we should be fine. If that ghost is following us, we should be fine. We just need to go to the north end. Oh god, this straight right above Gleba. That's my PTSD giving me the shakes. I feel like I've just been having an entire diet off of human corpses and I've got the shakes, some shaking from the PTSD. I gotta go all the way around the Giddish Empire now? Heck is this? Have we ever been on that island? Oh no, that's a peninsula, not an island. What is this? Please don't be corpses. Sharks! Sharks! It's just a bunch of sharks. Throw them overboard. Like a great big giant fish. Because sharks aren't fish, they're mammals. They breathe air and they have, like, sacs for their shark pups. It's not quite an egg. It's like a Ziploc bag, but for shark babies. It's very strange. Sharks are unique animals for many, many reasons. Is this the place where we need to go? I don't think I've ever been on this coast. It's the Calag Coast. Oh, wow, what is this? Is it useful? It's Resurrox. Oh, I always get my Resurrox by Gleba. So I suppose... Well, maybe we can use these Resurrox to bring Phoebe back from the dead. I actually don't need Resurrox for anything. Oh god, big guy. Oh, a bunch of dragons and red skull guys. Where are we going? Where did she get buried? Oh, some Giddish remnants, dragons, more fangs, big red guys. If I ever need to fight those big red guys again, I'm not going to the Magmaroo. I'm coming all the way up here. Oh god, corpses. I don't need to go to corpses. What is this? Oh, Flintstones. Where are the Flintstones? Where are the Flintstones? Oh, is this what we need? This is almost certainly what we need. Take a closer look at that gravestone there. Yep, that's a gravestone. Angular and carved. I also find a pendant that's been left as an offering. That pendant is a symbol of mine and Patty's friendship. We got matching ones and got all excited about wearing them on all sorts of adventures together. But after I laid down my life, she left hers here and said goodbye to her adventuring days. And to me. She left the pendant that symbolized our friendship and all the adventures we had together behind. Please, can you take it and give it back to her? And tell her that her long-lost friend says that adventuring is still the greatest thing in the world. Thank you. Now I've passed on my message to you, I can finally rest in peace. Goodbye. Goodbye, Phoebe. Eternal respect. The Friendant. Oh, Patty's gonna be very happy. Hopefully she doesn't burst into tears, because then, well, I might have to give her both of my ears, and, well, I kinda need them. After going for any amount of time without my Celestrian ears to understand thick dialogues and accents, well, I can't give them up. I can loan them out, but I can't give them up. I absolutely cannot give them up. Not forever. Brief periods of time, I think I can get away with, but not forever. Briefly. Only briefly. Only briefly. Short periods of time. And short by human standards, not by Celestrian standards. Because short by Celestrian standards would still be many centuries, and I, well, don't really want to be without my ears for a few centuries. A few days? I think I could deal with a few days without my ears, but I don't think, not for many long periods of time. Anyway, Patty, I got this necklace. Hey, hon, what's up? What's that you've got there in your hand? It's a pendant. Where did you get that pendant? I never told anyone I left it there on Phoebe's grave. What? Phoebe told you about it? Give me a break. You've got to be kidding. You're not kidding, are you? There's more? A message? Never forget about the true joys of adventuring. It's still the greatest thing in the world, huh? Sounds just like her, all right. She always was saying stuff like that. Kind of feels weird, but somehow I know you're telling the truth. Maybe I did just kind of run away from all those bad memories. After all, I enjoyed all of our adventures together so much. Hey, Aaron, there's something I gotta ask you, honey. You being the boss and all. Do you mind if I get out there and do a little bit of adventuring once in a while? I mean, only when Dynne wants me along, of course, and I'll still be working here, don't you worry about that. I'm not giving up the health benefits. And the dental. Try finding any place that offers as good as dental as an inn in this day and age. You won't be able to find it. Not unless you're part dragon and a part of the Wyvern Coalition. They have really good dental, like phenomenally good dental. It's shocking how much they shell out in fees for all that. Anyway, well, yeah, if it'll cheer you up, Patty, I don't mind what you do at all. I'm happy seeing you happy. Well, you heard the lady. If you're ever in the market for a pretty party member who packs a bit of a punch, I'm your gal. Oh, and thanks for bringing me that pendant. It really does mean a lot to me. Patty joins the party. That is correct. We are expanding our repertoire of gremlins and hellions that's going to go and paint the town red with me. Patty adds herself to the party planning list. Welcome to the team, Patty. Oh, thanks, Dynne. You've really managed to cheer Patty up. It's wonderful. Now I know what her little secret was. I feel much better. I can get back to work with a clear head. Success! The Perk Up Patty quest has been transgressed with finesse. Oh, well, that's absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Now, what comes next may surprise you, may shock you, may appall you. Aaron, I'm going to need you to babysit Charles. Oh, God, no, Dynne, please, not Charles alone? The amount of stains. I know. I am, trust me, Aaron, I am very well aware. So, to make this go a little bit easier, to make this go slightly easier, Miss Aaron, take this. What is this? What is this, Mr. Dynne? This is my Celestrian credit card. Okay, is that a type of is that where you bank? I thought you banked at the 3 banks in at the corner over there. I do, but this is an unlimited amount of money. Unlimited? Yes, don't worry about where the money comes from. It's unlimited. Just take my word for it. You can take this and have free reign of whatever you do with the money. Upgrade the inn, change out the sheets, stain removal, body disposal, because I know Charles is into the necromancy, so if you need to get rid of any undesirable things, just go talk to my friend Clarence up in Zier. He has a bunch of pigs. He can rent out the pigs. They'll take care of the problem however you want. Okay, that kind of sounds really ominous. I don't know. I mean, maybe I can get some bacon from them eventually. Don't. You do not want bacon from those pigs. You'll end up with the shakes. Patty, you're coming with me. Whether you watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode of Dynne Plays Dragon Quest IX. On the next episode, we will be doing even more things. We're finally getting into some compelling story. We're also probably going to do some more vocational things to get Patty up to speed about how to wield weapons aside from just paring knives. Because, like, Patty seems pretty cool. I don't know if she can handle anything better than a paring knife at the current moment, but who knows? Maybe by the end of the next episode, she might be incredibly powerful and capable of dethroning a god. Not that I'd ever put that to the test, because the only god I know is Lady Celestria, and there is no way I would ever stand against the good Lady Celestria, because she's Lady Celestria. I would never, unlike some other unnamed Celestrians, I would never overthrow and topple my patron deity. 30 seconds entire thing. Thank you so much for tuning in to yet another episode. I'll see all of you, beautiful people, next time. Later.